Hello and welcome to the video. I am Rashmi from CodeChef KLS GIT chapter, and today we will know how to submit a solution to the problem statement on CodeChef. Well, the prime requirements for submitting a solution on CodeChef is to have a CodeChef account. After creating one, log in into your account. I have already logged in. After having done that, choose a problem statement to submit the solution. Here, I have chosen the problem named add two numbers with the problem code FLOW001. The most important part of solving a problem is to analyze the question and various parts of it. The first part being the problem statement. This section explains in detail about what is to be done by a program. Here, the program is really simple. Given two integers a and b, write a program to add these two numbers. Your program has to be capable of adding two integer numbers. The next section is the input section. This tells you the format in which your program should receive the input. That is, the first line contains an integer t, the total number of test cases. Then follow t lines. Each line contains two integers a and b. That is, the first input value to your program has to be an integer t, which represents the number of test cases. Then corresponding t number of pair of integers are to be fed to your program. The next section is the output section. This tells the format in which your program should produce an output. For each test case, add a and b and display it in a new line. It says your program should be able to compute the sum of the given values of a and b and then display the sum on new line every time. This is the most critical part of this question. Special care has to be taken for the output produced. You do not have to, or you should not produce an output saying please enter the value of some variable or the answer is or the result is etc. Since the formats of the output do not match, even if your program is working absolutely fine, it will be considered as an incorrect solution. Next part of the question is the constraints. For this particular question, there are two constraints. One is t. The value of t has to lie between 1 and 1000. Second constraint is the value of a and b has to lie from 0 to 10,000. The next part of the question is the sample input and outputs. Here in the sample input, it is given that the test cases are 3. So 3 number of pair of integers are fed, 1 and 2, 100 and 200, 10 and 40. And the corresponding outputs to be produced are 3, 350. Once you have analyzed the question, understood the problem statement and various other parts of the question properly, you can scroll down to click the submit button here to submit your solution, or scroll up and click on the submit button here. Once I have done that, I see an editor opening. Here you need to select the language in which you wish to write your code. I have selected C++. Now you can either type your code here, paste your code, or go down and choose a file from this open file option. For now, I shall be pasting my code in the editor directly. I have pasted my code, and here I will give some customized input values. I will give the value for t as 2. The two pair of integer values is 2340 and 1020. Now I'll try to run the code. It gave me error. It says in the main function, the variable b is not declared. So I shall go and declare b. Then it says return statement has no value. So I shall give the integer value. You need not have to save your code every time. The code gets auto-saved every second. So once I have made the required changes, I will go and run the code again. I find that my program is working fine. Let's give another set of input values. Now I will give the test cases as 3, 12 and 15, 10 and 28, and 39, 60. Now we shall run again. This gives me an output as 27, 12 and 15, 10 and 28, 38, 39 and 60 is 99. I find that my program is working absolutely fine. Now I can go and submit my code and wait for the response. It says correct answer, which means I have submitted the correct solution. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you and all the best.